What's going on, guys? Joe R, Vintage Pokemon here. We've got Mr. Panda, we've got Mew, and we've got some really great stuff to take a look at today. We have been hunting down some really expensive chase cards recently. We've made some big moves. We've had fourth wall break after fourth wall break in the past year, and we finally saved up enough. We're going after the creme de la creme, the first edition base set Shadowless Charizard. That's right, we just recently picked this bad boy up, and we did it with a little bit of help, which I'll get to in a minute. But first, let's take a look at this card, because this card is gorgeous. I was really hoping to get this card in the near future, a few months back, and we were looking around on eBay and couldn't really find anything, and I decided to make a post on efour saying that I was looking for this card, the go-to place for all things Pokemon conversation, anything from base set first edition to Steam Siege. You can talk about it all there, and you can even make posts for buying cards, which is exactly how I went about getting this one, because I wasn't finding anything that I really wanted on eBay, and eBay slams the sellers with taxes and the buyers with taxes and fees, and I just wanted to really get a nice deal for it. So I made a buy thread for it, and I ended up being directed to a couple different individuals. Those deals fell through initially. One of them wasn't quite the condition that I was looking for, and it was in a really old style case. And another deal I was really iffy on, and I kind of sat on my heels too long, and it sold before I could make a move. And someone actually suggested, hey, why don't you go to this place called Oasis Games? And I was like, really? And they said, yeah, they have the card for sale. It's listed on eBay, but I decided to call the store directly, and I managed to actually get a really nice discount from them for buying the card offline. So I got this card for less than what I was actually offering for it. I got it for $3.3 thousand. So that's $3,300, and I think that's a great price. Looking at the card, you could see it's basically pack fresh, and that's what I was hunting for. It's the reason why I really wanted to get an 8 grade. The previous card that I owned was the 7 grade, and it had some very faint scratches on the surface, and it had a little bit of edge wear on the backside. And you can see this one's got 4 really sharp corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's got, I think, just a tiny little white dot there in the bottom, but it's otherwise flawless on the backside in terms of the edging. The front is a little off-center, but the reason why I really love this card is you could feasibly pull something like this straight from a booster pack. You know, you're not going to find a card like this that sits in a binder for years and years and be in this kind of condition. This is a really well-kept, clean, first edition base set Shadowless Charizard card, and that's what I really wanted to add to my collection, for a card that means so much to the trading card genre in general, and to me from my childhood. I really wanted to have this card in a high grade that was pretty close to pack fresh as pack fresh could be, and I'm super stoked to have it finally. So really glad that we were able to pick this bad boy up, and I'm really happy that I was able to actually sell my PSA 7 to offset some of the costs of this. I sold my PSA 7 to the guy that pointed me in the direction of Oasis Games, and he bought my PSA 7 for $2.3 thousand. So in general, this card only cost me about $1,000, and that's awesome. It's really helpful when you have a lower grade to offset the higher grade. It makes it seem like the card was that much cheaper. So I'm really excited that we were able to make this purchase, especially with the help of some other people. And you know, we've got bigger things to come. We're going to be looking towards maybe the fan club promos in the coming year ahead, and maybe the Legendary Collection Charizard Reverse Holo. We'll see what the tide brings. Maybe we even try to hunt for the PSA 9. Maybe. Depends on how good our sales are for this year. But I know I'm excited. Panda's excited. Mew's excited. I think you guys should be excited too. This is a gorgeous card, and I know Big Daddy Charizard over there, he's also really excited. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video taking a look at this gorgeous card, and we'll see you next time for more great Pokemon card action. Bye bye.